What's going on YouTube? Nico here with another guitar lesson. Today we're going to learn Dirty Paws by Monsters and Men. So this is a really good song to learn, one, how to do very, very simple finger picking. You can actually do this with 2 fingers if you want. You can do it with 3, or you can actually do it with a pick. I recommend using a finger though, because I think it's a lot easier if you use your fingers. I think it sounds better too. So the first thing you want to do is you need a capo on the 3rd fret. So get one of those bad boys and strap it on. And you actually only need 3 chords for this lesson, so that makes things easier. So the first chord you want to learn is an A minor. So if you don't know how to do an A minor, that's how you do an A minor. So an A minor is open, 2, 2, 1, open. And you don't want to play this top E string. You want every other note to ring out, but not this top E string. So you could put your thumb over this string or just don't play it. It's up to you. So the next note you need is a C, and all you have to do for a C is just move your pinky finger up to the A string on the 3rd fret. So this would be 3, 2, open, 1, open. And the same thing, you don't want to play this top string. You can also play a C like this, where you use your pinky to cover the G string, but you're not going to play that string for this, so I wouldn't worry about it. So you need an A minor, you want to go to a C. So I would just practice that transition. If you can't do that transition, you're going to have a problem going from the next one. So A minor to C. And the next chord you need is an F. So this is actually just an F major 7. You can play a full F, I mean, you can play the bar chord if you want, but for this, you're only going to be playing 3 notes. So all you have to do is take that C and move it down. So what this ends up being is open, 3, 2, 1, open. So she'll give you a nice little open F chord. And again, you can play, your regular F, but I would just play that. So what you want to do is, before you look on any of the finger picking, just practice playing each of these notes and switching to them. So this is kind of how it's going to go. No picking pattern, but as you can tell, it's pretty easy. It's just you gotta learn, because you're gonna stay on that C for a while, then you're gonna switch to that F, and you're gonna play that, and you're gonna play that as long. So the finger picking pattern is you're gonna be playing the A, the D, and the G string for the first 2 chords. So the finger picking pattern is A, D, A, G. So look at my fingers here. A, D, A, G, A, D, A, G. Or you can play it just 1 finger. And I don't have a pick, or else I try to play with a pick. But basically what you want to do is you want to go A, D, A, G, A, D, A, G. And on that last G, you want to switch to a C. And I'm going to show you a little hammer-on part later, but let's just work on just the switching of chords. So A, D, A, G, A, D, A, G, switch to a C. And you're doing the exact same finger picking pattern, but this time you're playing it for 2 measures instead of 1. So after you played it twice, then you want to switch to the F chord. So it's not going to be A, D, A, G this time. It's going to be D, G, D, B. You're only going to play that for one. And then you're going to go back to the A minor. So all together, A, D, A, G, A, D, A, G, switch, A, G, A, D, A, G, A, D, switch. I kind of messed up there, but you get the point. You're just kind of going back between this pattern. You're just moving it down a string when you get to the F. So the next part of the song, and you can play the song like that without the little hammer on. But all the hammer on is so once you play through this A minor chord, a little hammer on. So immediately after you switch, you're going to switch, and after you play the first note, get back to that A, that's when you're going to, the next note you're going to hit is going to be that hammer on. So A, D, A, G, A, D, A, G, A, hammer, and the hammer is going to be on the D string. So you can play it with your first finger, you can play it with however you want to do the finger picking, and you can use these two fingers, just go back and forth. Or you can do what I do is with these three fingers. It's up to you. But so let's go through it. So switch, and as soon as you hit that A string, immediately after you're going to hammer on the second fret of the D string, back, and as soon as you hammer, you go back to the A string, go back to that same picking pattern. So all together. So then the next one, you're gonna do the same little hammer on, but it's gonna be with the F this time. And it's gonna be on the G string instead of the D string. So as soon as you play that C 2 times, right? Switch. But this time the first note's going to be on the D string, right? Once you play the first note on the D string, you're going to hammer on. And the same thing. Back to the D, then that D, G, D, B, right? So if you're having problems with the hammer on, what I would practice is just practicing the hammer on. So just practice that. Or whatever helps you get the hammer on down, because it's the same thing down here, it's just down a string, that's all. So you play it all together, you do the A minor for 1 bar, switch, hammer, play the C for 2 bars, switch, hammer for 1 bar, back to the A minor. I think you get the concept out. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple to play if you don't do the hammer-ons. I mean, the hammer-ons might add a little bit of a challenge, but overall, I think you'll be okay if you have played a little bit of guitar and you know a little bit about hammering on, switching chords. I think you'll be okay. So really, the other part of the song is just when it goes out of finger picking pattern, you're going to switch to playing the chords, and it's the exact same pattern. It's just you're strumming. So you can choose to switch to full chords on the F if you want, but I mean, so the A is going to be the same, the C is going to be the same. Again, you can play a C like this for a fuller sound, but just for beginner purposes, just play like this. And you could switch to you can do the F major 7, or you can do a regular F. It's up to you. Or you can do the bar chord. If you're not playing a bar chord F, I wouldn't play a bar chord F. It doesn't sound as good in this song. But that is the main components of the Monsters of Men. So I mean, all it is this 3 chords, switching between and working on the hammer-ons. So that's how you play Monsters and Men, guys. Thanks for watching.